So we're talking about Christmas today, and Judy has redecorated the dining room for Christmas. Let's see what you've done.
Well, I love my German Santas, otherwise known as Belschnickels. And what I do is over pour these figures or pour them into a mold, such as this smaller one, with what I call blackened wax. And then I make sure to grunge each piece with a combination of different spices, which not only gives it a nice primitive rusty look, but helps to give it a nice aroma as well. And there's nothing that says from year to year the spice may come off. That's not a problem. All you do is just rub some more on and it's good as new. So I like each of the little Belschnickels. They're a little bit different. This one is actually called an Old World Santa. Love the bag of ornaments he carries. This one, little lanterns. Of course, we country people love our lanterns. So I like to dress each of the figures in something a little bit separate, a little touch. This little guy carries a berry sprig. Over here, a white feather twig with a little red berry. Here, a berry sprig with a lantern. The little wreath on this one, I think, is sweet.
Aww.
And this one carries a little feather tree for him. And then my little sheet, which come with a wreath, but you can take them off, I think are the perfect little accent. And my pears, which have been a huge hit, I overpour with beeswax. And again, I give them a very rough, primitive look. And people have taken that idea and fill bowls and create what I think of as a colonial Williamsburg style of decor with the pear tree. And it's been a very popular addition. And I just took little wire hangers, and I love Loctite super glue, one little drop and it's good to go. And I just attached little wires and just hung them. You don't need many, but it gives a nice country colonial Williamsburg look to a tree. And these particular candles, again, they're the cordless LED. They come with a timer. They're remote capable. I have them flickering. You can flicker fast, or you can have a stationary light. You can have them bright or dim, and you can put them on a timer where they'll go on for 5 hours and off for 19, and they just take a AA battery. So they're good to go, and I use the beeswax with the pear tree, but I do them in different colors. On the mantle, I use the cranberry with my cranberry pillars because I think it gives a nice look, kind of Christmassy with the little greens. But it doesn't take much, I don't think, to create a room that shares the holiday, that makes it warm and comfortable, and a simple mantle in no time. You can put a few accents out there and you're in the spirit.
Yes.
You're in the spirit.
Yes. I mean, what did it take you to do this room? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. And I think the pears add a little nice contrast in color. Mm-hmm. Again, texture. I'm big into texture. And I think I like to mix. Again, balance. I like to decorate in odd numbers, preferably 3 or 5 items so that it's kind of, again, balanced. And
scale.
Yes.
Because these are big, you know?
Yes, they
if
are
you
very
put
big.
a couple little Belschnickels on here, it'd be like, but
Right.
these are big. They hold
make
their
a
weight.
statement.
Yes.
Yeah, the tall ones are 16, and this is a 14, and then the this one is 10, and then this one is about 8.
Okay.
But they're kind of fun. They have character to them, and interestingly, this face is different than this face.
Yeah.
So there's a little variety, and again, it adds kind of character. But I think the light adds something to it too. It reflects, you know, off the side. And I think if I had a nice fresh greenery garland, I would wrap it around this light. It would be perfect, a perfect touch. And unfortunately, I don't have that. So I just have to imagine it.
Because right now it is really August.
Yes.
And you were taking us over to that tree, huh?
Well, on this little tree, I just put cranberry and the blackened, just to show the difference in colors. And many people who have very primitive dark homes like the darker candles. They like the dark brown. And I tell them there's nothing that says you can't put the little white light strands behind it and you accent with this.
Right.
Because people will say, oh my gosh, my tree is 7 feet. How much is it going to cost me to put these lights on? And I say, a box of 10, $60, put your white lights behind it, and then you put this as accents. And you can stretch one box of 10 candles a long way.
That's a good tip. Yeah, that's true. You don't need 40 of these.
No. And again, I put things on Amazon, on eBay, my website, marshhomesteadantiques.com, or you can call in order. I ship every day. Did I mention a good way to search?
No. Oh, you did on our other one, but mention it again for these.
Okay, a good way to search on eBay. About when eBay first started and I was selling, I was approached by eBay and asked to give them a suggestion of how people could search for the kind of antiques that I sell or the products that I make. And along with another woman in California, we came up with the idea of AAFA, American Antiques and Folk Art. And that specifies when you go in to search on eBay, it will weed out those items in that category. So when I often list my pieces, I will say such and such by Judy Condon, AAFA. So it gives you a clue as to how to identify where to find them.
That's good. That's good.
And while we're talking Christmas,
yes,
I want to share
close.
All is calm, all is bright, and it just happens on the cover to feature the home of Anne and Tom. And her home is featured in here, a beautiful, beautiful old home in Connecticut. And this picture, I think Anne's decor just exemplifies the title, All is Calm, All is Bright. And if your Christmases are like mine, very few are calm, are bright, but they're a wonderful family time. And I think the introduction in this book I find very exciting because it talks about the snowy night that the minister who wrote the carol, Silent Night, did not know what to say to his parishioners, and he went for a walk. And it was snowing, and he created in his head the Silent Night, and then what's happened to it over the years, and the fact that our soldiers stopped fighting on Christmas Day with the enemy and took a moment of silence was very meaningful as I was writing the introduction and the background for All is Calm, All is Bright. But thanks to Anne and Tom for their cover and their beautiful home. So this will be shipping. I know it's not Christmas yet and it's not Labor Day, but come Labor Day I will be asked, when is Christmas? So I am going to I should have it in and shipping by around September 15th.
Wow.
I will have it at Walker Homestead, which I do on September 23rd, a wonderful outdoor country show just north of Sturbridge. Wonderful country dealers, country band, and wonderful items. So I will have the book there as well as the fall book, The Splendor of Fall. So I hope I'll see a lot of you there at the fair.
I'll be there too. We'll be there, won't we?
Yes. Oh,
yes.
It's a wonderful wonderful, wonderful show.
Great
We've
show.
been so fortunate. Picture fall in New England. The weather is wonderful. There's a wonderful country band providing music in the background, and it's just alive with wonderful people who share the same passion for country that we do.
And they sell cinnamon rolls in the kitchen.
Oh yes,
That just,
oh
the
yes,
smell.
yes, and their home is wonderful.
The home is
and
beautiful.
yeah, it kind of brings us together. It's really like a gathering of
Yes.
country collectors, and I love to go to each year because I see people who maybe I only see once a year. So it's like homecoming. We get to see each other and greet each other.
Yes.
So it's a nice event.
Yes.
But that's September 23rd. I believe it's 10 to 3, Walker Homestead on Martin Road in Brookfield. West Brookfield.
Yes.
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 September 23rd.
Yes, and we'll be there. There'll be a lot of people there that you'll probably meet and know.
Oh,
you know?
many.
Yeah.
Many.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So good.
So
Good. We'll see you then, Judy.
I will see you then.
And thank
Can't
you
wait.
for letting
Thank
us
you.
come to your home
It's been my
and
pleasure.
talking to us, and it was just great.
Oh, I
Yeah.
so
Yes.
enjoyed meeting you, and thank you for the opportunity to share my ideas and my thoughts.
We love it.
We all share the same passion in our hearts.
Yes, we do. And I call Judy the Queen of Prim, and now you know why.
Like I said in one of my books, country warms the heart.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, here I am on my desk, and I am looking at Judy Condon's book. I'm going to leave a link below for it. This is her Christmas book, so you can get a jump start on what you want to do for your Christmas decor. This is my guest room, actually. And in here, Judy also has my book. I mean, my home. My home's in her book. Cammy's laughing. And you can see all these beautiful pictures. This is a great way to get a jump start. Oh, here we are. Anne Clay, the primitive home. So there is my home, all decked out for Christmas last year. It'll be really fun to look at it and see what I do differently this year. But I decked out pretty well last year to be in here, and it was really fun. So pick up this book, guys. I'm going to leave a link in the description box.